Hi y'all. So excuse the mess. I'm currently still living out of boxes. We have not bought our camper yet. We are at Mother's. I just unboxed an order for my VIP group, but after listening to the Stacy Behringer training that I posted just a little bit ago, and then listening to SFR today, we have one more closing session to listen to at 5:30 our time. And we will get to find out where Cincy Family Reunion is next year, as well as World Tour, which is usually around January, February-ish. We will find out where both of those are. And then, yeah, just listening to all of the things. I'm outside also at Mom, so if you hear loud cars, I'm so sorry. It's really got me thinking about how easy it is to make excuses in this business. And I am so guilty. So guilty. When we decided to sell our home and I knew that I wasn't going to have an office anymore, I knew that I couldn't bring all of my wax and warmers to the camper with us. I told Cody, well, I guess my business is done. Guess it's done. I'm going to have to hang it up. And his immediate reaction was, why? He's like, why can't you still do it? And I was like, well, I need an office. I need this. I need that. I need a printer. I need this. I need that. And just made up all of the excuses of why I couldn't do this business. But then I got to thinking, I was like, July will be 3 years that I have did Cincy. 3 years. And I have met so many people that I would have never met, talked to, interacted with. None of that would have ever happened if I never took the chance on Cincy. And I just started thinking about all of the customers, all of the incentives, all of the awards, all of my accomplishments that I've made over the last 3 years, and I was so quick to give that up, just throw in the towel, because my life circumstances changed. And the more and more I thought about it, I was really getting sad. The day that I had to pack up all of my wax and put it in a box and not know when I was going to be able to get it back out again, I teared up at that moment, because these little bars of wax have changed my life. There have been months where my Cincy business has been what makes or breaks our budget for the month. The extra $400, $500, the extra $2,300, the extra $1,100. I mean, the months where my paycheck is what allowed me to say yes to my children more than just from my 9-to-5 working job has made a huge difference in my life, for sure, but also my children's lives over the past 3 years. I've been able to say yes to them more times. And if you don't know this, my why is to say yes more often. The freedom that this business can allow you to have is the reason why I do it. My husband owns his own business. He does not have a boss. He is his own boss. He can get up in the morning and decide what he wants to do for the day. He can go to his sales lot. He can help his the guy that works the lot for him, his employee. He can help him for the day. He can go and play around in his skid steer and excavator if that's what he wants to do today. If he just wants to go hang out with our kids and make it a yes day for them, he can do that. We want to go on vacation. He has nobody to answer to. He doesn't have to punch a clock. He doesn't have to go and see if there's available hours for him to be able to take off for the day. He doesn't have to do any of that. And I'm so jealous of that. Like, I'm so jealous that when I have to get up and be logged into my classroom by 8:30 to train virtually 20 new hires to a company that most of them have never worked for, and teach them about something that they have no idea what they're doing, or, all of that, it makes me realize that when he's still laying in bed at 8:30, like, there's nothing more that I want to do than have the freedom to pick what I do for the day. If I want to get up at 8:30, okay, I'll get up at 8:30. If I want to lay in bed until lunchtime, I'll lay in bed until lunchtime. And since he has the opportunity to be that freedom, and I was so easy to give it up for reasons that aren't even valid ones. Who cares if I don't have an office? Who cares? This business is so easily simplified, and so many of us, and I'm so guilty of doing this, of overcomplicating it to where I thought that if I did not have this big L-shaped desk and a whole closet worth of Happy Meal supplies and samples and all this and that I was no longer going to be successful in my business. Without even taking a moment and realizing that what makes me successful in my business is the relationships that I have built over the last 3 years, and the customers that have supported me month, week, year after year, because they want to support me, not the products. They can buy wax bars, they can buy pods from anybody. They can easily go on Scentsy's website easily and find someone else to buy this stuff from, but they want to support me. And I always gave all of that up. Like, I literally had the conversation with my husband. And in June, when we were going through all of that, and in May and June, I have not worked my business at all. At all. I have not worked my business. However, I have consistently made at least $1,000 PRV. And that is because I've been consistent. And that's not something to be proud of. I would get that like that if I was actually working my business. But I haven't been. I've just been floating like a leaf in the breeze. Just, oh, there's an order. Oh, there's an order. Oh, there's some Scentsy Club orders that processed this month. Thanks for that. But I have not been intentional about my business. I haven't posted in my VIP group in weeks. I posted for the very first time in probably 2 months in my VIP group yesterday. 2 months. That is insane to me. But yet, because of the hard work and honestly half-ass work that I've been doing over the last 3 years, I cannot work my business for a solid 2 months, and I still have over $1,000 worth of PRV. I still, if we wouldn't have traded my car in for our tow vehicle, for our camper, I would have easily made my $450 car payment that I had when I had my Yukon. Easily. No questions asked. I would have went to State Employees Credit Union and paid it off without even being intentional in my business. And that to me proves that there's still people out there that want to support me. Even when I'm ready to give in and throw in the towel. And if I was actually intentional and consistent in my business, what would those paychecks look like? I shared with you guys a training earlier from Stacey Behringer about how your business is a reflection of what you are consistent in. I haven't been consistent in shit. I'll be straight up with you. I haven't been consistent in this team page. I haven't been consistent in my business. Why are people so loud? I'm so squirrely with noises too. I don't know why I'm sitting out here still. I haven't been consistent in our team page. I haven't been consistent in my own business. I haven't been consistent. The only thing I've actually been consistent with is using Project Broadcast for my follow-ups. And that is it. That's the only thing I've been consistent in. And even then, there's a lot of room for improvement on there, honestly. But imagine if I was consistent, what my business and my paychecks could look like right now. What would that look like? I have so many reasons to just not want to work. I I'm a busy person. Y'all, I am living in a 1-bedroom room with a very, very small bathroom attached to it on the other side of this wall right here. And that is all of the space that we have as a family right now until we get our camper. And the hardest part about that is I can't go get my camper until all of the debt that we paid off when we sold our house is updated on my credit report so that I don't have to put a big chunk of money down on a camper. Because yeah, we made out great when we sold our house. We did. To be in that house for 3 years, we made out great because of this crazy housing market right now. But I don't want to blow through that money. And we've had to use a lot of it so far. But I want to build that back up.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, baby. And okay, baby. So the only way that I can make this my dream and live the life that I want is to stop making excuses for myself, because they're only hurting myself. The life that I want to live, because I am spoiled rotten. Spoiled. And I'll be the first to tell you that. Yeah, baby. Hang on, y'all. There you go. Hank's coming with you.
I think you wanted.
Okay, that's fine.
Outside.
Okay. Sorry. I'm so spoiled, and I hate being told no. And I blame it all on my dad, from the way that he raised me. My husband, poor thing, he's not made it any better. But I'm tired of being told no about the life that I want to live. It makes me so mad that I have a great business. I do. But it could be so much better if I would be intentional and consistent day after day, week after week, month after month, to where I see people that have been in this business for the same amount of time that I have been in it, and their paychecks are my yearly salary at my 9-to-5 job. Maybe not yearly. Maybe. I'm sure someone makes that much out there. But it takes hard work. It doesn't happen overnight. And I get so upset and frustrated when I have new people come on our team and they say things like, I've posted, I've asked, I've did all this, but I'm not getting results. It does not happen overnight, y'all. You can start with a very small group of friends, family members, co-workers, but you have to build on that. You have to be able to put yourself out there and make new relationships. My best customers are in Iowa. Do you want to know how many people I know in Iowa? 2. These 2 cousins that somehow was connected to me through a Facebook party and consistently buy. I have one lady right now, she asked me to do a party link for her, and she told me, she's like, I'm not shutting it down until I get $1,000 orders. She has purchased probably $700 worth of product over the last 2 months. Why she's a consultant, we're going to work on that one. But it is insane just thinking about where this business can take you, and to the point to where if I was intentional and consistent, I could have already been there. I could have already been there. I look up to so many people in this business: Stacey Behringer, Katie Lassiter, Ray Ray, Courtney Holiday, Anya, like so many SSDs and SDs, and even other directors that I look up to that are living just like this amazing life, but they didn't get there on hopes and dreams. They didn't get there with that. They busted their asses, put the work in, and was consistent. And there's no reason that myself or any of you guys wouldn't be able to do the same. They're not special, y'all, and every single one of them will tell you that. This business is so simple. Follow up, grow your team, have parties, and then mentor those that are under you. And that is one thing that I have failed miserably at in this business, is mentoring and training people how to do this business right. And it makes no sense because that's what I do for a living. I literally train people to do their job with Lowe's. Like, that's literally what I get paid to do with Lowe's, is train new hires. And there's really not that much different between a new hire at Lowe's and you guys. So why couldn't we all do it? Makes no sense. But I'll leave you with this. Consistency and hard work will get you anywhere. Keep going.